CTV News with Andrea Case and Colin DeMello.
Good evening, I'm Austin Delaney in for Colin DeMello. We begin with civil disobedience and protests on the streets of Hong Kong.
A night of violent confrontations between police and pro-democracy demonstrations. Just take a look at these images. Thousands of people blocked a main road in Hong Kong, blocking vehicles leading to the financial district outside government headquarters. Demonstrators pulled out umbrellas as riot police used pepper spray during a tense standoff. They warned of further action as the crackdown spiraled into an extraordinary scene of chaos. CTV's Heather Wright is in the studio now. She joins us with the latest. Heather.
Well, this was supposed to be a peaceful protest, and for several hours it was until riot police began lobbing canisters of tear gas, trying to disperse the crowd which had gathered outside government headquarters, protesting what they call Beijing's tightening grip on the city. Like firecrackers, tear gas canisters exploded on the streets of Hong Kong today as pro-democracy protesters clashed with police. An estimated 10,000 people blocked one of the city's major roads, a demonstration police called illegal. When protesters wouldn't leave, police began making arrests and using tear gas to disperse the crowd.
Our students are striking for their future and true democracy.
Students and activists have been camped out on the streets outside the government complex all weekend. They're calling for universal suffrage and free and fair elections. They're also protesting a recent decision made by Beijing. Earlier this summer, China decided the only candidates who could run in the 2017 election were those pre-screened by the communist government.
We would like to show to the government that regarding on the injustice of the political reform, the civilians can still have ways to voice out their concerns. So one of the ways is to recapture the civic square.
Hong Kong has long stood apart from mainland China. When the former British colony returned to Chinese rule in 1997, it was guaranteed a high degree of autonomy, separate legal and financial services. The eventual goal was free and fair elections. Today in Toronto, a small group of protesters stood in solidarity with those demonstrating in Hong Kong.
There's no more one country, two systems. This is one country, one system, and it's pure lie.
Tear gas hasn't been used in Hong Kong since 2005, but tonight it was used liberally, along with pepper spray, tactics to disperse a crowd that didn't want to leave until their voices were heard. Now, the government says 26 people were taken to hospital today. Hong Kong's top leader reassured the public that rumors the Chinese army may intervene were untrue. Austin.